Alright, so, well, there are more reasons not to play this game. I'm sitting here eating a dinner, trying to wake up from my life, actually feeling better than I did in the last 3 or 4 days. I don't know, like some weird shit's wrong with me. Oh, don't mind me, we're gonna go to YouTube here. Motown. Yeah, there we go. Let's chill. Alright. There we go, looking good, looking good. Getting better all the time. Life always gets better when you look behind door number 3. And I'll tell you, when you make spaghetti, you gotta have that frickin' 5 cheese crusty bread. There's just no way around it, you know? What the hell is this advertisement bullshit doing in here? Anyway, let's look for something. Oh, there's actually stations? Well, I didn't know this. Huh. What do I know? So supposedly there's these children of Raxxla. And supposedly nobody knew where their home base was. Isn't that odd? You'll have to mind me because I'm eating dinner. There's another thing I want to talk about. It's called permit lock systems. And whenever I get my crusty bread ate up, we'll talk about it. Let me go to my this is we're getting there. Nobody's watching anyway, so. Lore discussion while we haul cargo. Well, there's some streamers out there. I suppose that's a good thing. Okay, so I got my handy dandy cheat sheet here. Hopefully it doesn't come across the screen. And we're gonna look up a system here. Actually, we're gonna look up two systems. We have the Panjabel Cartel. And then we have Panjabel. So first we'll look at these minor factions. While I gets the rest of my scrappy crusty bread. What's left of it. Hopefully that music's not too loud. Well, what the hell is this? Somebody's been here. Or something. So all of these facilities look at. This is what I want to look at here. Wow. Fuck. So here is a player system, a player faction trying to influence this particular place, and the reason is I don't know what the hell they're doing. But they got a lot of ways to go. So this is a theocracy trying to take over communism. Now, there's some rules about this. Let me see if I can find out. Communism. Okay, my bookmarks are showing up. They're not supposed to. Government descriptions. So this is called the faction game. And I'm still eating my dinner, by the way. Minor factions are political groups within a star system that vie for power and control of the system. Minor factions may have pledged their allegiance to one of the major powers: Alliance, Empire, Federation, or Independent. "13 government types. The background simulation. Minor faction influence levels grow and shrinks based on commander actions within the system. So if you do missions for that place or something in that system, you gain influence in the system, and you gain influence with the faction that's in the system. As you can see, there's different types here. Now, some types will do better as far as taking over another type, and I guess that's sort of what I'm looking for. You can run missions for all 4 of these. You have to keep your... You know what I think I'll do? That music's just too much for me. What about this one here? It's a lot better. Um, Shit. So here's a description of each of the government types. But that's a generalized description. There are 4 special government types that apply to specific situations. None. The government type for all uninhabited systems. Functionality is similar to anarchy in that there'll be no security response to criminal actions. Prison, the government type for the 4 actions. Deprecated. Government subtypes. Wow, so you could have anarchy in each of the 4 different alliances. Oh, fuck, where the hell did that go to? I lose my shit all the time. Elite is not just about taking your ship and flying it around and making money. There's a lot more to this game. And that's what I'm going to talk about. Because that's why I play the game. I play the game understanding the background simulation. I play the game understanding exploration. I have a certain reason. Well, it looks like it's pretty well generalized, doesn't it? I want to take some notes here. How the hell did I see that now? Huh. Where the fuck did I see it? Okay. So what I'll do is I'll go to my worksheet. Actually, let's do it this way. And we'll just put, that's my refrigerator back there. What the hell? I thought I saw something else. I must be dreaming. What's this? Okay, so this is probably what I should do. So we've got alliances. Actually, I could grab this. I got some notes somewhere else. I don't know where they are. So let's take a look at background simulation now. So background simulation. So if I were to keep working for a faction and just keep doing missions for that faction, even though I don't get a lot of money, credits, I mean, I might get enough credits to keep doing the mission, but it takes tons and tons of work in order to influence and then take over that system. So I guess the question would be, why would you want to take over a system? Say I'm an independent, and there's the four major allegiances, and I want the independent allegiance to occupy more systems because I like their policies and stuff like that, you know. Then that's what I'll do. This defines a lot of the stuff you find in the game: missions, markets, POIs. The BGS ticks once a day around 3:30. Recent tick times can be seen here. So it updates once a day. Whatever that is. Faction reputation. Your own standing with the faction. The higher reputation, the better missions they'll give you. You can increase your up by doing missions for that faction. Turning in bounties. I don't do bounties. Trading missions. They control. Selling exploration data. That's somewhat useful. But you've got to, like, I don't know how that works. You have to, like, explore. You go into the system and then you hit a button to explore it or something. And then you get the data. I don't know how that works. Let's make this, let's do a copy of this. Let's do, minor factions. Political, minor factions of each system can have up to 7 factions. Faction type is a hidden value and determines the conflicts between factions war. Here it says, we know that conflicts between minor factions are determined by hidden parameters, and they do not have anything to do with the government type. So that's an interesting note right there. Remember I was asking that question about the government types. So they're saying that it doesn't matter what government type. Maybe government types control the types of missions. So let's say if you were a certain government type that does a lot of trading, maybe, then you could turn that system into a trading system. Maybe. Do actions that hurt other factions, etc. Destroy their ships. Faction states. So these are the faction states. See, this is all the information right here. Now, I wonder... this all has to do about background simulation. And it will tell you, it looks like it tells you the types of missions, it tells you how it affects something for that faction. Since you have to bring your passengers back to the same station and to the same faction sightseeing missions, there is no target faction for these missions. So this looks like everything. Background simulator, system allegiance, unique, and I'll put this in here. Oh, that's not lined up very good, goddamn. I can fix that later, I think. I should be able to fix that later, I hope, huh? It's a mess. Actually, what I could do... That's minor factions. This is a good website, so I'll take this website location here. I'll just paste this. I'm not really going to go into all of this. So this is about the systems, like how to control the systems. Now I want to type in. I want to look up something. Largest alliance player groups. Okay, so here's another thing. So like, let's say if you're playing multiplayer, Xbox players will not be able to see PC players. However, I think the influence in the systems between the two gaming platforms is still, it's still the same. It still works. There's something I forgot to look up when I looked this background simulation up. There was some comments down here. Let's look through these comments. BGS changes. So they're saying that things happen, it doesn't really matter what the government types are. So it just matters on the missions. You know, you do the missions for the faction, you get influence with the faction that's in the system, and so on. Shit. Let's just take a look at these two, because we were looking at that system. Well, it doesn't really. That would be my bird. I think if you control a system, if you get you can actually add missions from your faction, and if people take those missions, you get credit or money. Your faction gets credit and money and shit. So that's part of the reason for taking over, to have a player-controlled influence in the system, is that when the missions are taken, the player faction gets some credit or something. I don't know. They got 758 fucking ships, 85 members. Holy fuck. What's this shitting fucking group here? See, this faction here says we are present in 31 systems. So these people have been busy as hell. We are making and sharing billions of credits by just one night, and now we will do it within our community. We'll split team members together on wing missions. Trex LOST4 home base fleet carrier. Well, a lot of these big ass groups got fleet carriers now, and they can go jumping anywhere they want in the fucking solar system, fucking galaxy. Bubble is not big enough for adventures. We'll support our team members for exploration beyond the bubble, trade, mind combat, and have fun together. They got 2 members and 6 ships. This is the system. Now you can see here how the player group took control of the system. They are a member of the Independent Allegiance, which is sort of what I'm leaning to, actually. And they've got good control of this system here. Now what's this? They've got a mega ship here. Missing services. Bulk cruiser, bulk cargo ship. These megaships can be attacked. Soul Daedalus. Kalunga? Where's Kalunga? It's in the Soul system? Because I was actually planning on going there at some point. Low traffic. Factions updated. T Towery. That's Taurus the Bull. The system is based on the real Milky Way and such. It'd be kind of interesting to go there. But I'm trying to think of something. Kalinga. I want to see. Well, it's in the Soul system, so. These must be. I don't know what these are. What I want to do. Some of this shit doesn't work, you know? I don't know why I can't scroll this down. See, that's the Milky Way galaxy. And I'm assuming that's where the bubble is or something, I don't know. Oh, God. This is not working out very well. Its value is 43,000 credits. "714 ships passed through Kalunga space, including 0 ships in the last 7 days. Fuck, celestial bodies. Stations. What is this? This is interesting. This is interesting. Some of the stuff you use to make. So your ship uses things like, you know, when you have these limpet things that go out and do stuff for your ship, you can actually build those with the right materials. There's like there's a ship crafting thing, and what you do is like this is marked on here. I don't know how exactly these materials are collected. I kind of like to get into this. What is this here? Materials. It's just interesting that there's materials only on one orbital body, whether it's a planet or a moon. That's interesting. Actually, let me go back. I want to go back to that icy body. What is... This is Kalunga B3A. No, I don't know. Kalunga B3A, right there. There's 2 outposts there. of them belongs to. This is a player faction. It looks the same as the other one, don't it? How did they get that on? See, that's my question. Like, okay, so I got this faction, and I'm controlling the system, and does that mean that I can put a whole planetary outpost on the system? See, a lot of these people played this game for fucking years and shit. That's all they do. I can't do that. So I'd have to jump in as a player that into a faction that has this stuff, you know, and help them do whatever they want to do, sort of thing. But I gotta divide my time between doing that, gathering materials, and exploring. But this materials gathering, I wonder if I can look this. Let's see. Let's go to materials. There's a lot more to this game. You know, find materials. The material finder. Materials. There's the commander's toolbox. Arsenic. Shield data. Raw material. Carbon. Wow. Wait. We saw. What did we see? Shit. Damn it. You know what I did? What did I do? Let's go back here. This chromium, manganese, zinc, cadmium, nickel, sulfur, carbon, phosphorus. I'm not sure how to gather those materials. So there's chromium. Sulfur prospecting. What the hell is this? Where to get. Cross trade from Jameson's crash ship. Now, I recall about Jameson's ship. Emission data. Abnormal compact emissions data. What? This is a material. So this is stuff that's used. You got to get a bunch of this stuff, and then you can get the materials to engineer or research or whatever certain parts of things. That's kind of what I like. I'm into that kind of thing. Scanning high wakes. Oh, you get data from this. I didn't know that. What is this? Grade? Jameson's crashed ship. Scanning high wakes or cross trade from. Let's take a look at this. What's this video guide? That's a YouTube thing.
Today I'm going to show you a spot that's become my go-to spot when it comes to finding almost any engineering data.
Alright, so before I do this, let me go back to my stream. Let's do another window capture here. I've got a brand new computer set up. Let's see. And everything's new on here. So we'll do this live. This guy that's talking, I recognize his voice. He's, I guess he's been in the game for God knows how long. Now let me go ahead. I'm going to get rid of this piano music here. What did I do with it actually? All right, so this has to do with what's called Jamesonship. Actually, before we play this video, let's look this up here. It's part of the lore. Encoded material, data farming, blah 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 blah. I don't know what that is. Commander Jameson, Canon Science, Codex, Attraction. This is sort of a spoiler, but I sort of remember something about it. Let's see what it says here. Commander John Jameson was a famed independent pilot who lived during the 3100s. Equally renowned descendant of the equally renowned Peter Jameson and the great-grandfather of engineer Lord Jameson and the Jameson family. John was an accomplished explorer and combat pilot who went missing during the First Thargoid War. Thargoids are these large entities, and they have interesting traits. And it is my belief that supposedly the children of Raxxla are actually the protectors of these Thargoids, and I'm actually siding with the Thargoid race, believe it or not, because I don't know exactly what their purpose is yet, but I have a sort of lore-ish background. I mean, and the other thing is, like, a lot of this stuff could be just information that's out there that doesn't have any relevance to the actual game itself. It's just story. But I don't think anybody has ever actually answered that question. Anyway. So his ship was outfitted for the mission at the Inra base, Taylor Keep in 12 Trianguli. Jameson departed the base believing the weapon he would deploy would only disable the Thargoids' hyperdrives. That's rather interesting. Now, there's something about these Thargoid hive ships. What is this? Supposedly they have not emerged. That's a mothership. They have not been seen since. Yeah, that's sort of. I don't want to get into that. So he successfully launched mycoid armed missiles. It did much more than disable the hyperdrive system and was in fact inflicting extreme damage to the entire ship. Ha! Jameson in INRA had installed a program that shut down his ship's systems to ensure that he did not return from his mission. Why would they do that? With his ship locked on a collision course of the planet here, Jameson recorded one final log for his son, etc. I don't want to go into all of that lore. The Jameson ship crash site contains 4 data points, making it a popular location to find grade 3, 4, and 5 encoded materials. This all has to do with engineering stuff that you use to build a lot of stuff for your ships. The Cobra Mark III was the only ship players could fly in the first Elite game. Wow. Which space? Okay, that's actually quite a ways away. Elite Dangerous Jameson. So let's take a look at this video. Wait, actually there's 2 here. So it says here, descendant of equally renowned Commander Peter Jameson and the great-grandfather of engineer Laurie Jameson. Oh, wow. So maybe this Laurie Jameson engineer has got information about how to disable the Thargoids and not destroy them. I don't believe that's something that anybody's done in the game. So that's an example of a mystery. Jameson base in the Shinra Desert system. She is a member of the Jameson family. Shinarda Desra. Modifications. Frame shift wake scanner. Sensors. These are the actual modifications to things. Whether or not anything have to do with discovery. Achieve grade 3 access plus at least 1/3 progress towards grade 4. So, like, if I wanted to get to this person, to this engineer, gain a combat rank of dangerous, provide 25 units of Conga Ale. So what is this? This is Elite Dangerous Fandom. Let's see here. So I could do... Let's make a spot here, because this is a main aspect of the game, is your engineers. So let's type this down here. So I could do example. Oh wait, so let's say if we wanted to gain access to this Laurie Jameson. So what we'd have to do is provide these materials. That's the system. And it happens to be independent, so that's a good thing. Within the inner Orion spur. Now, if I were to go... If I were to go to this site right here... God, look at all this shit I got in here. Wait, let me see. Shinrarda. Alright, so if I look up S-H-I-N Rarda. Shinrarda Desra. That says it's... Now, see here, you've got to have a permit to enter this system. So there's that aspect of the game. Currently, it's controlled by a faction, and there's the Dark Wheel. What is this? This also has to do with the children of Raxxla, actually, which is interesting. Jameson Base. Jameson Memorial. That tells you what kind of ships that you can get there. What kind of items you can get for your ship. Fuck. I don't know what that shit is. Damn it. I wanted to find... I wanted to find out something. I wanted to... It says power play. There's a mega ship there. I wonder who owns this. There's a bulk cruiser science vessel sitting there. Huh. Well, I don't know. So why don't we make it easy? Alright, so here's the crashed ship. No, I don't know what this is. Located around the ship are 4 data points. When scanned, deliver written and audio logs that tell the infamous primate's last words. So that mycoid thing actually delivered a virus payload into this Thargoid ship. So we could make this a goal, let's say. Engineers is one of my goals, to work through the engineers. We want to get to this because so it looks like this is important because he was doing something with the Thargoids. He actually did that into a Thargoid hive ship, actually. Deployed a virus. That's very similar to that movie there, Independence Day. Oh, there's the audio log, which we're not going to play because this would be considered spoilers. Uh, it's just enough to know that there's that ship there. Recent post, Scrivener's Appeal. I don't know what that shit is. Categories. Research notes, senior technology, etc. There's a bunch of stuff there. Encoded material data farming at the site. So now it shows a picture. Well, that might be. Okay, that's Hipparchus 12099. See, the only thing is, I don't know. Oh, you know what I could do, actually? Make a trip out to here, cruise to the second moon of the first planet. If you have a super cruise assist module, you can super cruise to the planet and SCA will put you into automatic orbit. Yeah, that would be nice to know about that stuff. From there, use the detailed surface scanner to scan the planet, find the crash site. Lock on and make your approach. Deploy your surface recon SRV. So see, that's something that I thought I had a ship that has this, and I don't know the whole story with this yet. You want to drop the ship where you can scan with the turret, etc. Once you've arrived, exit the game. Once all four have been scanned, exit the game to main menu, then log back in. You should find yourself exactly where you parked. Scan, log, just like Dav's Hope. Do this until you get. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. Do this until you start getting unable to receive data storage full message. So we'll just put that there. This is kind of a spoiler, but there has to be a reason for scanning this stuff. What exactly are they used for? You need to go to the materials trader, encoded material trader, to trade up down for the types of data that you are not getting. This depends on your ship size. For me, I use the Anaconda for this activity, which is a large ship. The closest place that I know of to is a place where it's a large ship is Ray Gateway into the system. That's 3 jumps for my 43 light. My ship only does 20 light years. Fairly simple stuff. Okay. Well, I wrote the information down. So we're looking at encoded material. This method gives you 4 types of data. I usually get every single data above 100. If you want to max them out, knock yourself out. Don't burn yourself out, though. Nothing worse than hating the game grind. This process is so fast, 30 minutes a day, over 3 days will max you out. Whoa, what's this? The fifth, the ship itself can only be scanned once per account. Scanning it again gives you nothing, so don't bother. On the ground, all around the ship are commodities you can pick up for salvage. I always ignore these. I've never seen anything of value. Transferring to the ship, return to data scan, waste of time. So I don't... There's something about scanning the ship that you can only do once. But you can rescan the other stuff. So that's interesting. Let's grab this. Actually, let's go ahead and... Well, I could just leave that there. Where is Engineer Lori? Well, it tells she's in the... Whatever that system is. So now we're going backwards in the engineer line in order to get to Laurie Jameson. Let's say we just want to do that because maybe we like the Jameson family. We could say, example. Maybe we want to research the... Maybe you want... And the mycoid missile virus implant attempt into the thyroid hive mothership. Which did not disable the hyper drive in it, but almost destroyed it. You know, maybe that's a story that they came up with to say, okay, now they got a reason for destroying these things. So now this guy's got power plants, power distributor. So we've got meeting requirements. Attain allied relationship with the Sirius Corporation, minor faction to receive the Sirius permit. Why don't I craft modules or sell commodities? Let's try this here. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. Let's put this here. Go back here. Copy. So this has to be... So put this down here. Copy. This is Lord Jameson. Just tells me what I'm supposed to do. And then go here. Put this in here. Now it says we've got to allied relationship with Sirius. We've got to get the whatever that is. We have to get this permit. I think I just got this, actually. I don't remember. This is permit locked, and I wanted to talk about this permit lock business. NMLA, Neo-Marlinist Liberation Army. Well, I'm just going to copy this. It has to do with, so we need to have the Sirius, SIRIUS, and its permit. I'll just put that in there. Yeah, it's not saying how to get the permit. Oops, wait a minute, what'd that say? The permit can be obtained by becoming allied with the Sirius Corporation minor faction in any system where it has a presence. Let's put this down here. So there's Sirius Corporation. So let's go back way over. Where are we? All right, this is in era. So now we've got Sirius Corporation here, and this is inera.cz, which you can't really see. I suppose I could type it in, but actually, yeah, I guess I could. So it's INARA.cz. That's the name of the website that we're using. Why is this in here? Huh. Inera Nexus. Inera. There's actually a system there. Sirius. Okay, now we go to Sirius Corporation. And these are all of the star systems that, well, actually, there's not that many. So now if I were to do, let's say if I were to do independent, oh, look, there's a lot of independent here. That's got to be a good thing. So now I've got this in my list, and so when I get into the game, I can say, okay, how far am I away from one of these systems? And then I can start doing missions in those systems to gain influence in that Sirius Corporation, and then I get my permit. I think I was doing that But then there's doing these missions that don't get you a lot of credits, you know, but what it does is it gets you access to those engineers. So, you know, making a lot of credits is nice, and that's a game grind, but, you know, there's all the other stuff you gotta do. Like answer this message from my honey. What's this? So there's that aspect. So we're gonna go back to. We're gonna keep following up on this engineer. So we know how to do that. We got that information. Actually, you know what? Wait a minute. Let me see. That's on the in-browser site. Is this it? So I could just copy this. Allied with a serious minded faction like this in any system where it has a presence, and I can make a note right here. So we've got that information. What else do we need? Where is serious corporations? We can get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of this. Now we're back to Marco. We know how to get the permit. There's some other stuff here, like, well, where do we get modular terminals? What is this? So it looks like this site right here. Let me take a look here. I'll put this at the top. So I'll type best site to locate items for engineer missions. So we've got that in there. And it talks about various stuff. Machinery commodity can only be obtained from mission rewards. They are most oftenly offered in systems with a high-tech economy. Let's put this down here. You know, I'm not going to write everything down. It's like I've got almost everything. But I didn't want to go through the whole thing. I just wanted to go through the engineers themselves. Okay, so now we've got to go to achieve grade 3 access plus 1/3 progress towards grade 4 with this person. So now we're going to go to Elvira Martuk here. So we're looking at mostly grade 3 access, discovery, discovery. So do this, copy, do this. Actually, you know what? I could probably put everything right in here. And just go back and double check everything. Whereabouts of public knowledge. There's no other prerequisites. Oh, travel a distance of 300 light years from career start system. That was one of the things that I was doing. That's actually what I was supposed to be doing. I don't know if I got that yet or not. Soontel relics are a rare commodity. Now, no, this I know I've not done yet. Elva Martuk, what? Provide 3 units. Unlock requirements. That's just an unlock requirement. Alright, I want to go back. Oh, wait just a minute. Elva Martuk. Okay, I got that in there. CS Corporation modular terminals, craft cell modules, blah, 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 blah. We've got this. Combat rank. Most pilots will only receive a Founder's Will payment after gaining a rank of Elite in combat. Provide 25 units of Conga Ale. I guess that's what I didn't add here. Conga Ales, legal drugs, rare goods, and travel from their point of purchase. The rare goods increase in value for your travel. Let's do this. Copy. And this has to do with Laurie Jameson. Oh, shit. Conga Ale. And paste. Copy. Oh shit, what the hell happened? Edit, copy link. See, the thing about this game is, I don't know, it's just everybody plays it different. A specific item of legal drugs. This is, okay, commodity. There's no information there. Legal drugs, industrial materials, foods, consumer, chemical, medicine, metals. Sulfur's not in there. Minerals. Salvage. Yeah, hello. I think that's everything. I think that's everything. I mean, there's some confusion, but what are you going to do? When you get into the game, you can look at the map and that type of thing. So there's a material, links, and engineer blueprints. Let's see, materials. So this was my materials. Let's put this engineers as one of my. So then we've got materials. This is one of my other. Let's see. So materials. Want to get to them. And materials. Want to harvest them mostly on planets or moons. So that's one of the things that I want to learn how to do. Now you can go to the asteroid belts, you can go to these belts and you can harvest like the other stuff and get lots of credits. You get that stuff and you sell those and you can get a lot of credits that way. I never really had good luck doing that. I did better by just doing the missions, because then when you do the missions, you also get the influence. So you're trading your time, you know? Maybe you're trading your time for getting more influence and stuff like that. Landable, stellar body, etc., etc. Okay, so I'm not gonna go. I don't want to go into that right now. Engineers. We can get rid of that. Okay, we can get rid of that. We can get rid of this. Now we're back to this video. Let's go ahead and watch. We're gonna watch this video about this ship. Well, actually, we're not. Oh, you know what? I didn't have. My website wasn't set up correctly. Shit. I'm sorry about all of that. That's okay. I did a lot of copy paste and stuff anyway. I had it set to monitor the video and not the other thing. Oh, you know what this is? This is a mission log. Okay, we don't want to watch this.
So I finally made it out to the crash site of Commander Jameson. If you're unaware of who or what Commander Jameson is, long story short, he was the commander in the original Elite games that I began obsessing about in around 1984. When I started thinking about making this video, I was planning on including the audio logs that you can download from the crashed Cobra at this site. But once I got here and listened to them, honestly I decided against that. Once I'd heard them, I realised that they do contain some potentially huge plot spoilers for things in Elite's past, and also I think possibly things in Elite's future. Plus, unlike sites like the Generations ships, Jameson's crash site isn't an isolated, detached story on its own. It's one that's still very much playing out, and so I wanted to leave them out of this particular video. Elite was a huge deal for me back in the day, and visiting Jameson's apparent last resting place brought loads of memories flooding back, and felt almost like tying up some loose ends from that period. If you can't make it out here and you want to hear the logs, there's plenty of other YouTube videos that will do that for you. But if you can make it out here to see it for yourself, I implore you to do so. Until then, enjoy the lovely tunes from Miguel Johnson and this brief beauty pass over the crash site. I'll be back later this week with more videos. 07 Commanders.
Well, yeah, okay, so... Okay, so that's that story. So I'm just gonna leave that where it is. I'm gonna put you all into the darkness of space. And I'm going to go ahead and drop that. Supposedly we've got all the way to our best spot for G5 data. I don't know what that is, but we'll just make a note. I'll just put that in here, I guess. I don't know. The Commander's Box Material Finder. Well, there's no, like, links. These are grade 5 stuff to this Jameson ship. So it looks to me like the Jameson ship, that's a ways off. There's a video guide to scanning wake scans. Let's see what this is.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Down to Earth Astronomy and to Elite Dangerous. If you're also looking for data mined wake exceptions, stick around, because in this video I'm going to show you how to easily find them. So, to find these data mined wake exceptions, which you use for a lot of the different engineer blueprints, what you have to do is you go to a galaxy map, and you need to find a system where you go to the filtering tab, and click on the by color by, click state, and want to find a system that is the Famine, I don't know how to pronounce that, but you need to find a system in this state. So just make sure that's the only one selected. And when you then look around the map, you will see all these yellow or pink dots, and all these systems should be in that state. So fly to any of these systems and make sure you're in a fairly mobile ship with a wake scanner, of course, because we need to scan a lot of high wakes to get these data. So once you're in the system, what you do is you need to find a specific type of signal. Not the, this is called a persistent signal source, because they should always be in the system. The easiest way to find these is to go in and then set your filters in here. And I normally just set them for signal sources, point of interest, and stations, just because, so I can find the stations in case I need them. And what we're looking for is this one, distribution center. And I just happen to be right next to one, so we're gonna lock that, and let's fly in. And I'll show you what you can do, what you get in there. So we just landed in the distribution center, and in here you will see 3 Type 9s. Should be, there we go, the 3 Type 9s. And you can see on the radar, around them are a lot of navigation beacons. You can also see them over here in our contact tab. And a lot of ships will arrive. They will pick something up from the Type 9s, and as soon as they've done that, they're going to fly away. See, like the guy here. So just follow him. And as soon as he flies away, he's going to jump out. So we're going to follow this guy. There we go. Looks like he's boosting out. And... come on. There we go. He jumps out. And that's when we're going to jump in, take our wake scanner, and scan his high wake. And this is going to give us some data. And if we're lucky, we're going to get the data that we need. So let's see what we get. Unlucky this time. But lucky for us, there is already 2 other wakes in this area. There's the 4th one. You can see they're coming very quickly now.
The wakes do last.
So you just turn around and you scan the next wake and the next wake, and you just keep scanning these wakes. They'll keep more ships will keep spawning. They will go to the Type 9s and then they will fly out. Let's see, no luck that time either. So let's just find the next one.
Maybe his
That's
scanner
4 kilometers away. There should be one closer. I think there's one there. No, that's the navigation beacon. What about that one? How close is that? Oh, that's pretty close.
You can do modifications
behind
and
us.
improvements to your scanners.
And often you will see all the wakes being clumped up because often the people will go to the same system. And of course, if they're going to the same system, they're all jumping out in the same direction. And if you're ever in doubt, if you have scanned a beacon, so no data on that one, you can always see here in your navigation tabs that they will have a system name after them once they're scanned. So the ones that just called high energy frameshift drive wake are the ones you haven't scanned yet. If they have a system name after them, that means they're already scanned. And we can just see people jumping in and out all the time right now. So just boost to get over there a little bit quicker. And essentially all you have to do is fly around in here and scan all these wakes, and eventually you will find the data that you need. This will of course also give you lots of other types of data. I highly recommend that you fit a wake scanner with a longer range than the one I have. Unfortunately, I only had an E-rated scanner on my ship, so that limits the range. You do benefit from a longer range. Unlucky this time. Let's see if we can find, is there anything we haven't scanned? There's one there. Let's go to that one. And I guess you get the point from here. And I'll just keep scanning these for a little bit until we actually get... oh, that's not one. Until we actually get what we're looking for. Ah, there we go. Look at the upper right corner. Finally got one. And this is what I'm talking about. You can see here, I'm just sitting at this point, and all the wakes are just clumping up in this location because they're all jumping to the same system in that direction. So I can just sit here and just scan the wakes as people fly by, and eventually you'll get them. And each time that you make a successful scan and get the right type of data, you will get 3 units. It should fill up your data bank fairly quickly. But this is by far the easiest way to gather these kind of resources. So hope you find it useful. If you did, give this video a like. And
Alright, so example, collecting wake scan data, YouTube video, get improvements to wake scanners. Now, there's also things like there's certain weapons and certain things that you can get in the different allegiances. And so what I did was, like, if you go into one allegiance and then you leave it, there's a certain amount of time that you lose. You have to wait a long time before you can get back into that allegiance to go back there and ally with them to get certain things. And you can still be kind of allied with them or working towards their influence, and and working your way towards getting whatever it is you're trying to look for, and still do these other missions for other factions and other allegiances. It doesn't hurt that much, I don't think. I don't know. I can't even remember. So there's that aspect. Let's get rid of this. Material finder. Let's just material finder. See, I want to collect materials because you use that stuff. You use the materials for crafting. I don't know if you get how there's a lot that shit works, but so I'm going to my links here. Materials finder. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's doing there. That doesn't seem to work. This would be an example, I guess. I'll just put that in as an example. Now, I wonder... Let's see if I can do a search. On a material. System, celestial bodies, factions. Galactic news. Yeah, see, that's just copy. Systems info with material data. Oh, with material data, but cannot search material. So I can deal with that later. I would like to figure out where that is, though. I wonder if I can do it here. Okay, we found a commodity. Raw material. So let's go ahead and grab this. Example. Finder. This site, this enera.cz site, this seems like the best site. Collected on planet surfaces, asteroids, sulfur, etc., etc. Yes, asteroids has that stuff. Sulfur prospecting, mining ice rings. Components in the same location. Jeez, I'm supposed to do something. So like these rare ones here. Selenium's used for making rectifiers and electricity. Mission rewards. Selenium. Oh, look, it shows you the highest percentage. I wonder if that, well, that wouldn't be there. There's wolf. There's an icy body that's landable. Let's go here. Fuck. Where the hell are the planets? God damn. See, this is where the other site comes in handy. Fuck. I wonder if it's... Let's do something here. God damn it. I wanted the planets in there. So I wanted a picture of that star map where the... Okay, let me look at... Let me look at this. See how this has this picture? System summary. How the fuck did I get to there? Oh, yay. Why? System bodies. Fuck. Kalinga. I have to look up this Kalinga. Oh my god. How the fuck did I get there? Oh my god, I don't know how to do it. There was another picture and I can't find it now. Fuck. Oh, celestial bodies. Oh. So if I go... go to wolf. How the hell did that get in there? What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh, celestial bodies. Okay. That's what I'm looking for. So now I can go down through this list. There we go. See that right there? That's got stuff on it. That's got stuff on it. That's what I'm looking for right there. So now one of these has got, what's this? There's tellurium. Fuck. Where am I? I'm confused. I want that list. Oh shit, I got the wrong thing up on my stream again. And I fixed it. So, well, this is... Damn it, this is not the list I'm looking for. I had that other fucking list. This is not the list that I was just looking at. Is it this one? Fuck. Raw materials. Well, this isn't the list that I was just looking at, damn it. I'm not going to be able to find... God damn it, there was another list. I just had it right there. And I can't fucking find it. Here it is, right here. What is this? This is what I was looking for. See here it says tellurium. And that's on the Anera site. The tells you what to look for, engineering components. And what is this? This is sulfur. Right, so let me just put down engineering, and then we've got another link here, and then okay, so this link, wait, actually, this link gives the nearby materials and locations. Bottom, etc. near the system. Knowledge is the key to this game. You need to have everything up front. Like, I haven't played this game for a long time. I decided, like, maybe I don't want to get back into it, blah, 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 you know. This is the stuff right here, this material. This is important. So, like, say if I want to make, let's see, I like multi-cannons. So remember they were talking about scanners. Blueprints. So these are hard points. Mine launchers. So we want to improve, let's say if we want to improve frame shift wake scanner. Okay, so now we've got all of these. That improves the rate of the scanner at the expense of range. Reduces the module's mass, but at the expense of reduced integrity. What does integrity mean? Modifiers. Scan range, scan time. Improves the range of the scan by increasing the power draw and narrowing the scanning angle. Power draw. Improves the modular integrity with the expense of increased mass. What is integrity? Let's see. Integrity in a blueprint elite. I'm very much into the crafting aspect of the game. Blueprints. A module's integrity is lowered and power draw is increased. What the fuck is this? Pin a blueprint. Optimize mass. if you pin a blueprint, it influences the likelihood of encountering the materials underneath that blueprint. This was back in 2017. Let's see, material finder, engineers. Let's put down, valuable blueprint, material, gathering, info. That doesn't highlight mask code. Hide the stuff masked by ping. That pinning a blueprint affects the role of the modification you are trying to apply. See, this is knowledge. This is end game stuff right here. See, these people are way into this game. I've never seen any of this stuff. Inner is trash. I just did. It's just info on paper. I don't know. But this is good stuff. I saw that engineer program in that list of tools that you should have. I suppose it's to make the grind of the game more meaningful or something. What's this? This is Elite Dangerous. We are playing Elite Dangerous. Whatever that all was. I'm still trying to find out integrity. Okay. Live voice command issue as well if this. How much stuff is in here? Let's put this in here. What is optimized mass? So you could put down integrity. How well module will fare in combat before being destroyed. This is where materials come in to repair broken modules, I think. That's why your ship should have materials. I wonder if there's a place you could buy them. Wonder if you can just make money and missions and just buy the materials to save time. But anyway, so that's integrity. And we were back looking at the blueprints. And you can see it uses different materials. What is this? Crafting cost. What tells you? Power draw, integrity, wide angle, scan time is decreased, mass is increased. It looks to me like the range. Does the range increase? A mass decrease? A scan time, integrity decrease. So, like, if I did... Wow, so that's like 50. So if you put too many modules of a certain type, the integrity goes down. Like, you do another module and it's going to double your integrity loss. So if I did two modifications, I'd be like minus 60% on integrity already. Let's say, so there's an integrity increase of 60%, a mass loss of 30. So if there's, let's see, here's a mass gain of 60. So you can mix and match these, all right? So let's say that I wanted to increase the integrity. And I've got, let's see if I did a level 3. Let's see if we can do this on paper. FSD, where the fuck here? So let's see if we did an FSD wake, FSD wake scanner improvement method. So we've got the name of the mod name, then we've got gain, and then we've got loss. Let's see here. Now see, this is more stuff that I didn't know anything about because I'm getting deeper into the game. If I want to play this game, you know, it's like, what the hell? So we lose integrity, but we're going to have integrity loss on some stuff, so we need to compensate for that. So let's say if we went to this, let's say FSD reinforced. All right, so it's reinforced. Let's say if we do a grade 3. Actually, why not? Let's just do, well, fuck. It looks like it doubles each time, doesn't it? Well, that one doesn't double. Let's do FSD grade 2 overall. I don't know how many of these modifications you can put on something. I don't have not a fucking clue. So the mod name is reinforced. It has a gain of, so integrity is, so this is gain percent, this is loss percent. The loss is mass 30, oops, plus 30. All right, so we have to compensate for the mass. So if we look, so there's another gain in integrity, but that's a power draw. Let's go back and see if there's anything. So there's nothing in here that gains power draw in this. Like we could have another modification to some power equipment that increases our power, but maybe we don't want to deal with that right now. Because we do have something. We have the lightweight modification. I don't know if you can do 2 mods at the same time. So lightweight FSD2, the mass is minus 56. Mass minus 56. So actually what we could do here, shit, don't do that to me. So we've got over here, this is going to be a net integrity mass net net values, I guess. Minus 56. Integrity is minus 20. Minus 20. So now we've got a net of, what, that's just minus 20. Integrity is plus 120. FSD2 is massive plus 60. What did I do wrong? Yeah, I did that wrong. That should be a 6. I thought something was fluey there. Oh, fuck. Wait, what? What's going on here? Oh. Wait. That's just integrity, though. That's the, that has to, I don't want to actually, I don't want to raise this that much. Yeah, I could just put that down as an example. So now the integrity is plus 100 mass is plus 4. So the question's going to be, well, I'm just going to drop it at that. The question's going to be, and then you got to go through these other engineers. And that's all the way up to here. So like, we're only going to be doing like this number 1 here, you know. So you've got to get how to discover. To get to this guy, you've got to go to Celine Jean. Actually, common knowledge. Wolf 397. In order to get to him, you've got to have bounty vouchers, you know. There's that stuff. I got to put down, so I don't really want to increase integrity that much. So what's the main goal here? I want to have the range. Okay, so if I go back down here and continue with this list, and I do range, increase. Oh my friggin' God. This computer's bothering me. Alright, so range increase, and let's just assume that we're gonna do FSD1, I guess. FSD1, range increase to the scan angle. Oh, fuck the long range. Long range. So the gain is plus 24. We've got a loss of scan angle. Scan angle is minus 15. And power draw is plus 20. So if we wanted to compensate for scan angle and power draw, where exactly would we do that? So maybe there's a unit somewhere that helps us with our power draw. Let's see. So we're going to continue with this. So we've got scan range. What? Long range scan. I don't think there's anything that. What's the scan range? So we got scan angle and power draw. And we could actually increase our scan time. That's got scan range and integrity. Okay. So why don't let's do an increase on scan time too. Range increase and scan time. So let's see. So if we do scan time, see, the only question is I don't know if you can apply multiple mods to the scanner or not. That's the only problem. Can you do that or just one? But I'm going to write this shit down anyway. So you get minus 35. And we've got integrity is minus 10. Scan range is minus 5. So now we've got a net value of scan range. Wait a minute. Scan range, okay. So we've got a net value of scan range is now plus 19. And if I went back to the scan range, you've got these 3 engineers, plus then you got to add Laura Jameson. That's a long way to get there. Okay. That's a long way to get there. But look at the scan range, you know. Let's just say we wanted to start in that process. All right, so we've got power draw, the scan range is that, and we got integrity. So if I go back to increasing the integrity, which maybe I don't really need to do 60%, that's like crazy. I could do the integrity with the above formula. Well, that's actually, let's make this a grade 1 instead. Let's change this. Plus 60. Because I'm not even near that far. Mass is 30. And then integrity mass. So now integrity is minus 10. And mass is minus 45. So now I've got an integrity of plus 50, a mass of, ooh, minus 15. So that means I've got plenty of integrity to work with. I've got plus 50 points of integrity to work with if I... But still, the question is of adding multiple things. All right, so now let's see what else we've got in this list. We got the scan angle. We've lost scan angle. And we've lost power draw. Actually, let's do... Actually, we've got a net range. We've got a net integrity of plus 40. And there's no mass changes. The only thing we've got to fix is our power draw. Scan angle, integrity. I think that's it. Scan range. Scan time is minus 20%. Oh fuck, what did I just do? This is FSD2. Oh, this is FSD2. Fast scan. Wait, this is FSD1, this long range, isn't it? What the fuck did I do? That's FSD1. This is FSD2. This is a 2 module. So now what we gotta do is we've gotta look at power. See, you've got shield booster. There's all kinds of shit here. So I'm looking for power, the power draw. There's your limpet controllers. That's why it's just important to work the engineers and shit. Here's a blueprint for expanded probe scanning radius. Probe radius. So there's no detriments here. Maybe some of these don't have detriments. See, this one loses integrity. Oh, what the hell is this? Adding to a decrease to the mass? I don't know. Maybe it's just the mass of that item. Yeah, let me write this down, actually. Mass, integrity, values, only, affect, module itself, I guess. I don't fucking know. Hull reinforcement, prospector, shield generator, shield cell bank, shield, refinery. Passive power draw. Frame shift drive, life support, power distributor, power plant. And see, that uses nickel. It's a mass increase. Maybe it's just at that module, you know, and you can't do anything else. I don't know. Secondary weapon. Karma P15. Alright, let's try this. Thrusters, sensors. I wonder what sensors is. So we've got an increase in integrity here, but is that just for the power plant? You know, I'm assuming that's just the power plant. What I need is power draw. Has a heat efficiency, 25%. I have a lot of problems with that. That's pretty cool. Mass and power generation. Power generation. I wonder if power generation is the opposite of power draw. I don't know. It's not saying. Fuck. Power capacity. I wonder if it's at power generation. Power recharge, power capacity. Dweller, Marco, and Heratini. Power draw. There it is right there. That's a gain in power draw. Okay, so that is a separate item. Weapons, systems recharge. That's the three systems. You got weapons, systems, and shield on that setup. That looks like a good mod right there. That gives me more system capacity. And the other expenses are pretty low. Like if you wanted to just escape instead of fight, you know, be more defensive or whatever. I'd have to get those 3 engineers. That's weapons capacity, recharge. So there it is right there, power draw. I think that's the only one. The Dweller, Eaton, Dorn. Integrity, 80%, huh? It says I have 100. How does it say I have that? I'm not even in the game. So it's power distributor. That only gives me a gain of minus 20. Huh. Oh, fuck it. I'll just write it down. Power Fuck. Power distributor. Minus 10. Integrity. Wait. What? How net changes affect I wrote that down. So integrity is shit. What did I just do? Oh, there's 2 gains actually. What the fuck am I doing? This is power draw. Oh, I didn't write this down. I don't know what I'm fucking doing. Power draw. Integrity plus 40. Mass plus 3. And then, let's see. So the net gain is going to be, what the hell's the mass? Mass of minus 15. So that's minus mass minus 12. But this is a different module. So I don't know if this is total mass decrease of ship. Holy shit, I've streamed for almost 3 hours. I gotta have me a snack. Fuck. So now what's left to do? Wait a minute, shit. The scan range, we want to increase the scan range. So if I put down the engineers, jury, Tiana, yeah, Pretty Bird my ass, and Bill. And then we've got to do, fuck, reinforced and lightweight. Oh shit, well, I didn't write the fucking engineers down. There's even a field scoop one in there. What's this? Oh god, you gotta go all the way up to Laurie Jameson for this field scoop. So we've got lightweight. Scan time. That's the same engineers. I'm just concentrating on the engineers. Oh, Jerry, Tiana, Bill. Jerry, Tiana, Bill. Jerry, Tiana, Bill. So, let's see. Well, I didn't look at that FS2, damn it. Shit. FS2 is scan time, so would that be here? So here we gotta have Jerry, Tanner, Bill, and Lori. What is this? Copy. Scan time. Paste. Lori. So for this guy, I gotta get Liz. So who is this? ETN. Oh, Jesus. How far back do I gotta go here? Public. Friendly status with the Arabia Bumorphy. See, there's a lot of shit you gotta do to get these engineers. But this guy's later. Wait. I think, was he later? No. Just to get the grade 1. What the fuck is this here? What's this crafting? I have to go to them to craft the item. Fuck. I just did all this shit up here. I got Set Lori, Marco Quint. I got that. And then Elvira, I got that. But what about the other guy I just did? What the hell is he? I gotta do this guy. Etienne Dorn. This is a different line. Kraken's Retreat. So this is this guy here. Need him and Lori to craft. So to get to him, gotta do this. Escape pods may composite materials, blah, 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 blah. You can trade organic treatment from Dean Hub to Narcos Inherence Cap and Silver. Back with a profit of the fuck. I don't want to fucking trade it. Salvage. Category salvage. Imports. Demand. Quantity. Supply. $25. There's 11. Huh. They don't have a lot here, do they? Then you'd have to travel to Hellengon just to go buy this shit for 100,000 credits. What the hell is that called? Occupied space crap. It's not in that list. I don't fucking know. I'm just assuming it's a salvage and just go from there. Now we gotta go to Liz Ryder. And let's see what her prerequisites are. She's public. We have to be friendly status, meeting requirements, and I've got to get landmines. Category weapons, malicious surface, extraction. Huh. I don't know. Produced by military. Consumed by extraction, high-tech, and refinery. I guess it's just an item you gotta fucking pay for or something. There's 100 for 11,000. So for 20,000 credits, you know, that's fine. But the problem is, like, where the fuck is this place located? You know? The game's fucking crazy. Average buy price for a landmine is 3,500 apiece. You know what I mean, Vern? So this Liz Ryder is fairly common. Jeez, whatever the fuck. So, alright, so I'm gonna just scrap out of this shit here. We figured this out, I guess. Fuck off. I don't know what the fuck that is. Let's look up module upgrades, elite, dangerous. Engineer upgrades. Best upgrades for your ship. Elvira Martuk upgrade. I don't want to watch that. Spoiler alert. So this is something else that can be added. A lot of this is research, you know. You gotta know this shit if you're gonna play the game. Oh wow. You've got to be invited by the engineer that makes them. Holy shit. Because they're not on the maps. Pretty fucking cool, huh? I'm into the engineer stuff. See, this isn't the Pleiades Nebula. That's a long fucking ways off. Ooh. Interesting. So you could just put down Thargoid info, whatever. What? You go delete it out your ass. Frame shift drive. Cannon, fragment cannon. Missile racks, rail guns. Oh, there's a lot of shit here. What did we use for our power draw? Power distributor. Power plant. Oh, there's some shit here. That's some cool stuff. So wait, I gotta look up this. We gotta get to this last part here. Shit. Upgrades. Yeah, various upgrades, blah blah. Engineers. It doesn't tell me if I can do more than one. Maybe we'll just figure that out in the game. So we've got the engineers. We've got the FSD wake scanner as an idea for something to do, I suppose. But we've got to get the engineers. So when I come back, I'm going to do a stream on the game itself, since I never really got into the game yet. So I shall return momentarily, since nobody watched. Who cares?